Grand Rapids, Michigan, a federal judge declared former gymnastics doctor Larry Nassar a threat to children Thursday morning and sentenced him to 60 years in prison on child pornography charges, essentially a life sentence for the 54-year-old former physician. Nassar is also awaiting sentencing for 10 state counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct, which he pleaded guilty to in November. Several of the women who say Nassar abused them filled the federal courtroom with their families in Grand Rapids, Michigan, as Judge Janet T. Neff told Nassar that he had violated the most basic principle of medicine, first do no harm. She said he used his position of authority to sexually assault scores of young women during a decades-long career as a renowned doctor with USA Gymnastics and Michigan State University. It's imperative Mr. Nassar be deterred as long as possible, Neff said before delivering the maximum allowable sentence for his 3 federal crimes. Mr. Nassar was, is and, in my view, will continue to be a danger to children. He has demonstrated that he should never again have access to children. Nassar pleaded guilty in July to charges of obtaining and possessing child pornography as well as an additional charge of attempting to destroy evidence. He was first indicted on the child pornography charges last December. Each of the 3 charges against him come with a maximum penalty of 20 years in prison. Neff ordered him to serve each of those 20-year sentences consecutively, meaning, if he is still alive, Nassar will be 114 years old when the last of them is finished. FBI agents found more than 37,000 illegal pornographic images on an external hard drive in a curbside trash bin when they searched Nassar's Holt, Michigan, home in the fall of 2016. Some of the shockingly large collection of images, U.S. Attorney Sean Lewis said, depicted children who were very young to teens, children being raped, sexually molested, digitally penetrated. The first-degree criminal sexual assault charges against Nassar stem mostly from incidents in which he sexually assaulted young women who came to him for medical care. Many of the 125 women who filed police reports against him in those cases said he used his hands to penetrate them, some when they were younger than 13 years old, and claimed it was part of a medical procedure. He admitted in court last month that what he was doing was not a legitimate medical procedure. Neff said it was necessary to take those offenses into account when gauging the threat he posed to society. The FBI also said it found videos that they believe showed Nassar sexually assaulting children in a pool. Special Agent Rod Charles testified last December that the garbage pickup crew was behind schedule on the day of the FBI's search, which gave officers time to check his trash bin. Neff took into consideration written victim statements, including from U.S. Olympian Michaela Maroney. It started when I was 13 years old, at one of my first national team training camps in Texas, and it didn't end until I left the sport, Maroney wrote in her letter to the court. Because the national team training camps did not allow parents to be present, my mom and dad were unable to observe what Nassar was doing.